In the previous two videos, we created a single dashboard chart metric. In this video, we will add two gauges showing different data. Right-clicking on the dashboard layout to open the TriSys Forms Designer. Position the Forms Designer windows so that the dashboard is most visible. Add a new metric and configure as shown previously. Drag the metric onto the dashboard and also drag a splitter from the Layout Designer to separate the metrics to allow end-user resizing. Save the forms design before commencing the metric customization. Use the Options menu or right-click on the metric to show the pop-up menu enabling access to the property editor. The Metric Designer is used to open a highly graphical visual gauge wizard from where the metric can be configured to represent the appropriate dashboard data. After configuring the gauge, the dashboard metric is populated from the database and displayed immediately. Use the Options pop-up menu to set specific field properties, such as setting the metric caption and image. Save the metric to commit this configuration to the database. To add another metric, right-click on the dashboard layout and select the Property Editor from the pop-up menu. Add a field and choose the dashboard metric field type. Enter a name and description for the metric. Drag the metric from the Layout Designer onto the dashboard beneath the circular gauge. Hide the label and save the metric before configuring its properties. Change its type to a gauge and choose the Metric Designer to choose the most appropriate representation of this data. In this case, we choose a linear vertical gauge. To specify the data to display, open the SQL Designer to paste in a SQL query containing a minimum, maximum and existing value metric. Save the SQL Designer and drag the unwanted spacer from beneath the new metric into the Hidden Items section in the Layout Designer. Save the Forms Designer to commit the changes to the database and test the metric and the runtime layout capabilities. The final video in this series will extend the TriSys dashboard further with a real-time ticker.